Arizona. A raging tornado has trapped two men in a pickup truck. Now rescuers must race against time to save them. Their ordeal began when the men tried to tow this stranded van out of the flood. One of the men manages to climb onto the roof of the vehicle. An emergency helicopter arrives and hovers above as rescuers pull the terrified man onto the landing skid. Once he's safely aboard, he is returned to dry land. Now the rescuers must turn their attention to Joe Rose, who is still inside the truck. But Joe's leg is pinned between the seat and the door of the pickup, and he can't get out. Rescuer Rick Logan has few options.
If I open the door, he's gone. Because he's up through it, the top of the door frame's going to knock me right back in the water.
The men have to act quickly because the rescue chopper's fuel tanks are almost empty.
He's got about 15 more minutes of fuel, so he's got enough for one more try.
Joe has been in the frigid water for 3 hours. He's so cold and weak that he can barely hold on. Logan and Sergeant John Hutchison make one last-ditch effort to save him. Clinging to the roof of the pickup, the two men manage to free Joe's legs. Finally, they are able to drag Joe onto the chopper's landing struts. But before they can get him on board, he slips and falls head first into the raging current. Watch again. Logan hangs on to one of Joe's legs, desperately trying to keep him from being swept away. Then Hutchison grabs Joe's arm just as Logan loses his grip. Somehow, the rescuers manage to get him back onto the roof. Suddenly, the frightened man becomes hysterical and grabs hold of Logan's legs.
His grip was superhuman. It was just unreal, and that's all he wanted to do was grab everything.
Hutchison has no choice. He must force the man to let go.
I had to use several strikes to the chest and the arms to break his grip so I could pull him back on the truck, on top of the truck, so he wouldn't fall off.
The rescuers finally strap Joe into a harness and prepare to airlift him to shore. But he's too afraid to let go of the truck. Then, more trouble. Joe tumbles into the churning water. This time, the harness prevents him from being dragged into the violent river.
When we finally picked him up, I was hoping that he wouldn't fall out of the harness, because we were over the water at that point, and there was nothing else we could do.
The helicopter's tanks are almost empty, and Joe's life is slipping away. With no time to pull him into the chopper, the crew must drag Joe to dry land. Back on shore, he is rushed to a waiting ambulance. Miraculously, Joe survives, thanks to the men who risked their lives to save his. Castaic, California. A fistfight in a correctional facility explodes into a full-scale riot. The inmates square off using makeshift weapons. The brawlers throw whatever they can get their hands on. Then, the confrontation takes a potentially deadly turn. A rioter throws a metal container, narrowly missing other prisoners who are huddled against the wall. But the rampage comes to a sudden halt. Explosive grenades are thrown. One of the inmates is hit while others run for cover. The intense blasts rattle the walls as smoke fills the room. But the guards aren't throwing ordinary hand grenades. They're using non-lethal weapons called sting balls. When the devices explode, they spray a barrage of 100 tiny, hard rubber balls, immobilizing their target. According to Corrections Officer Chuck Helton, these weapons are extremely powerful.
Being struck with a sting ball would probably feel similar to a baseball pitcher hitting you with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
An inmate who's been hit in the side by a sting ball is led out of the cell block to be questioned.
Can you lift up your right arm? Alright, that's the result of the sting ball.
Since this facility is full of vicious gang members, guards are thankful to have these new devices to maintain the peace. Although sting balls are painful, the highly effective weapons help guards restore order without using deadly force, putting their own lives in danger.
Now for the viewer video of the week, sent to us by Harold Gibbings of Devon, England.
The peaceful village of Devon is home to one of England's largest fireworks factories. But the tranquility is shattered when a tiny spark sets off 18,000 pounds of explosives. 13 workers are still trapped inside the building as the firestorm rages out of control.
It was a bit like a caged tiger that actually you had as a pet. And suddenly you realised that when it got out of the cage and it was hungry and it was angry, that it was turning into a sort of monstrous beast.
Firefighters arrive as more blasts rock the village.
I was actually only about 80 yards away from the building when it literally exploded into pieces.
Panicked residents flee their homes and businesses. Among them is Michael Perry from a neighboring mill.
People running for cover, people in hysterics crying running up the road. There was debris flying over the top of our mill, landing everywhere in the road.
The endless barrage launches blazing fragments of glass and debris in every direction.
People 10 miles away who said that their window panes rattled.
The firefighters must stay clear because there is no way to tell how much gunpowder is yet to explode. They are unable to reach the workers inside.
The girls went out, worked in there. I think she's dead.
After an intense battle, firefighters managed to bring the inferno under control. As rescue workers dig through the rubble, they discover that miraculously, all 13 workers have gotten out alive.
When you consider the power of this blast, it really is a miracle.
Up next, a violent storm destroys a century-old pier and sweeps terrified workers out to sea. Plus, rodeo cowboys hang on for their lives when two wild Mustangs collide head-on. Then later, celebration turns to horror when soccer fans are pushed over the edge. When the world's most amazing videos returns.